All right, quick question out there. Would you ever send a few $100s to someone you've never met on an app you don't use for pixels shipping from China and just hope they show up? That's exactly what I did. And this box right here is the result. I ordered over 6,000 custom seed pixels for my setup, and I'm planning to use these in my props like my lollipops, bats, singing faces, and other things. So this actually matters. If these are good, this could replace bullet pixels in my setup. If they're not, well, this is gonna be a huge problem. So here's how this started. I found Yvette Yu through Facebook. She's active in the pixel lighting space and works for a company called LED Ltd. They've been in business for about 15 years and supply pixels directly to our industry. Some products are in stock and others are custom built and shipped direct from China. This order was a custom. I placed my order on March 26th and it arrived on May 1st. So right around a total of 5 weeks. This is not fast shipping. If you go this route, you need to plan ahead and give yourself some time. All of the communication was done through WhatsApp. At first, it felt a little unfamiliar, but it ended up working really well. The responses were quick, sending photos and confirming details was super easy. And once I got used to it, the process felt pretty smooth. Everything was built in GRB color order to match the rest of my setup. If your color order doesn't match your controllers and sequences, you end up fixing colors in the software constantly. Getting that right from the start saves a lot of time. So let's take a look at what actually showed up. This was my first time opening the box. Right away, the packaging stood out. Everything was clean and organized. Nothing looked crushed or damaged, and there weren't any loose components. That's a really good sign, especially for something shipped this far. The 1,000 count rolls were exactly what I was hoping for. Spacing did look consistent, the wire runs were clean, and nothing was twisted or messy. That level of consistency matters, especially for props and matrix layouts. First impressions on build quality were solid. 20 gauge wire, the insulation looked clean, the nodes were consistent, spacing was uniform across the entire roll. When you're working with thousands of pixels, that consistency makes a big difference. Now the custom 100 count strings were part I was most curious about. This is usually where mistakes show up if the communication isn't clear, but these matched what I ordered. The correct spacing, the correct length, consistent with the main rolls, that's a big win. Now everything in this order is 5 volt. That's what I run in my setup. You get great color accuracy with 5 volt, but you do need to plan for power injection more carefully. So it's important to understand your system before choosing voltage. Now this order is part of a bigger shift for me. I'm moving away from bullet pixels and switching over to seed pixels. One, they're lighter, easier to work with, and better suited for dense props. If these perform well, this could change how I build a lot of my displays going forward. I'm also working with some 3D printed material inserts that I use to hold these seed pixels in place. The next step will be testing. I want to see how these match my existing pixels. Color accuracy, brightness, and consistency all matter. That's coming up in the next video. Overall, the experience working with Yvette was solid. Communication was clear, everything was customizable, and what showed up matched what I ordered. That's really what you want with something like this. The biggest thing to plan for is time. Okay, this isn't Amazon, it's not gonna ship overnight. You gotta sit there and wait a little bit. This took about 5 weeks from order until delivery. So if you're building for a show, don't wait till that last minute. Would I do this again? Based on what I'm seeing, so far, yes. Everything looks good and the process was smoother than expected. If you've been thinking about ordering pixels direct like this is what the process looks like. Next step is powering these up and putting them into real builds. As always, I'll see you guys at the workbench. I don't think I looked over here, but I should have. It was super easy. You just place the order and put it on WhatsApp and then it goes. I don't know, everyone uses WhatsApp except for us. Anyway, click some of these videos. Click this one over here, click this one over here, and subscribe. Make sure you guys subscribe. Click that one right in the middle there. So, hey, thanks for watching. You guys are great.